What's up guys, Risuno from the Beefy Aether Doods here, showing you how to wavedash and waveland. Let's start with the basics, the wavedash. Wavedashing is a technique with its roots from Super Smash Bros. Melee, and probably the most famous one in the Smash series. It's an amazing thing, and luckily we got it in Rivals too. It's slightly different here, but still as useful as always. First of all, what is a wavedash? Originally, wavedashing can be done by air dodging diagonally into the ground. For this, you will have to jump and dodge into the floor before you get too high. This will result in the air dodge being cancelled and letting you slide for a small distance. So this is the classic explanation of a wavedash, with its origins from Super Smash Bros. Melee. In Rivals of Aether though, we have a small difference. First of all, there's something you need to know to fully understand what's happening next. When jumping off the ground, your character will first go into the so-called jump squat animation. Every character in the game has this, and it will always happen before you get into the air. This is for players who use the stick jump option. Since every ground attack involving an up input would be impossible otherwise. Your character would already be airborne before you input an attack move, making it impossible to use the strong up attack, for example. But back to wavedashing. Unlike in Super Smash Bros. Melee, you can actually cancel the jump squat animation with an air dodge. Now, since you're not in the air yet, but you're already performing an air dodge, it will get cancelled immediately. Because of that, you can air dodge horizontally, giving you the highest possible slide due to the maximum amount of horizontal air dodge speed. This is the reason why wave dashes are rather easy compared to Melee, since timing it isn't as hard. By the way, there's pretty much an infinite amount of how far you can go with it. Every angle that sends you below your current height works. Wave dashes are a huge help at repositioning yourself quickly, no matter if you want to attack, counterattack, dodge, or just confuse the opponent. That's for you to decide. Get creative. Next up, we got the waveland. It uses the same mechanic as the wavedash, but is usually used on higher platforms. A waveland is pretty much a wavedash while already being in the air. It can be performed on every platform in the game, and the ground itself of course too. As always, just air dodge into the platform and slide away. This specific form of wavedashing has two great uses: ledge cancel and jump cancel. Ledge cancelling with a waveland lets you change the direction you're going immediately, making this an incredible tool to surprise your opponent. As always, no matter if you use it as an offensive or defensive move, it will give you just another great movement option to dominate the game. The jump cancel you can perform with a waveland is also quite handy. If you want to use a specific ground move as soon as possible after jumping, you can cancel your momentum by air dodging into the platform to utilize your ground moves before the jump even ends. This can, of course, be combined with the slide of a waveland. There's a lot you can do with these techniques, and I really recommend adding them to your gameplay. They are, just like directional influence, core gameplay mechanics you will most likely have to use to become a serious threat for your opponents. That's it for the wavedash techniques. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. If you want to learn all the important stuff of this game, be sure to subscribe. With that said, thanks for watching and, as always, stay beefy.